Welcome to the temple. You are invited to this free 5-day Magdalene Priestess immersion. On our journey together, we will delve deep into who Mary Magdalene is, what her teachings are, and how we can bring those teachings practically into our own lives as Magdalene priestesses or people who are walking this rose line. We begin with a Magdalene masterclass. So we look at who is Mary Magdalene in the history, the scriptures, who does it tell us that she is, and we demystify some of the symbolism that she is associated with. We also meet with Mary Magdalene etherically on the etheric planes in the chapel dedicated to her in Glastonbury, and we invite her into our lives. We work with rose medicine. Mary Magdalene will infuse the soul of the rose into you to begin healing, cleansing, and doing that deep spiritual work that we do as priestesses so that we can bring the rose into our lives and then flow it forward, that path of love outwards to the people that we meet. We also look at and work with the sacred spiritual number 7, and we look at the examples from Mary Magdalene, the Goddess Inanna, and others on how can we do this deep spiritual work, the path that we need to go down, our own personal path. And then we have a sacred grail anointing ritual at the end of our journey together, where we really take in the soul of the rose and align ourselves with the Magdalene rose path. This is a feminine and masculine journey. We do some very masculine head-based work. We follow the example of Mary Magdalene as scholar by really trying to understand what she is teaching us, but we also follow the feminine way of being receptive and working energetically with the soul of the rose and undertaking our own sacred melding with that spirit and soul of the rose. If you feel called to the path of Mary Magdalene, if you feel called by the Rose Lineage, this may be one of the paths that you would like to walk. The divine feminine is rising so much at this time, and at a time when it is really needed, when we can see the overemphasis on the masculine, the patriarchal is tearing our world apart, tearing communities, countries apart. And this path is one of the opposite. It is the path of union, it is the path of reconciliation, the path of love, compassion. And this immersion is designed to help you have a personal relationship with Mary Magdalene, with that soul of the rose, that rose medicine, so that you can do your part in this feminine awakening. Your calling can be heard and directed and guided by Mary Magdalene. If you do feel called to walk this path, there will be the link below in the description and in a pinned comment to find out more and to join this journey. The following are some excerpts from some of the teachings from the 5-day Magdalene Priestess immersion with the temple. Many blessings. So when she comes to us as a watchtower woman, she can hold us through our trials, through our tribulations, when we feel that we have to retreat in fear or in defeat. We are priestess in our spiritual life, but we are also priestess in our everyday walking life, out there at the shops, at work, with family, with friends. And when Inanna gets to the gates, she proclaims herself and she demands entry into this space that no one is supposed to return from. And her dark sister Ereshkigal is outraged. She's afraid because she knows that if Inanna comes down to the underworld, she will see the truth. she will see her dark side revealed. The rose medicine you've received in your chakra points on the day previous will really help you focus where you want to bring practical priestessing into your life, doing that deep work. I recognized that Mary wasn't just Mary Magdalene in that moment, but she was Mary Magdalene and Jesus flowing together as a single whole in the unbroken beauty of their inner communion. And we are becoming the Grail ourselves to receive that divine guidance and inspiration on this Magdalene path with the medicine and the soul of the rose.